Todd and Julie Chrisley's lives feel on pause while they await sentencing, a reality that has cast a heavy shadow over their once fast-paced world filled with cameras, red carpets, business negotiations, and the everyday chaos of raising a high-profile family. Instead of the lively momentum that defined their careers and personal lives for years, the Chrisleys now find themselves suspended in a period of profound uncertainty, caught between their past achievements and a future that remains unclear. As they wait for the next steps in their legal journey, every aspect of their lives has been reshaped by the weight of expectation, fear, hope, and the emotional strain of not knowing what the coming months will bring. For Todd and Julie, who built an empire on confidence, charisma, and a willingness to share their private lives with the public, this waiting period has forced a shift in perspective. Their routines have slowed, their schedules have changed, and their focus has narrowed to the moving pieces of their legal battle. Their family, once often seen laughing on television screens and navigating humorous chaos, now confronts the stark reality that life as they know it may never fully return to what it once was. The pause they inhabit is both emotional and practical, affecting everything from professional plans to family dynamics in ways that even they could not have anticipated. This moment of waiting has intensified the emotional pressure surrounding the couple, whose legal troubles have drawn widespread attention across entertainment outlets and social media conversations. Todd, typically outspoken and energetic, has described the experience as one that has tested his resilience more than any public challenge he has previously faced. Julie, known for her calm and nurturing presence, has leaned heavily on her faith and her family to navigate the anxiety that comes with every new development. Together, they have publicly expressed gratitude for their supporters while acknowledging the overwhelming nature of the uncertainty they are living through. Family remains at the heart of everything the Chrisleys are experiencing, and the waiting period has brought their bonds into sharper focus. Their children have stepped into new roles, offering emotional support, managing family responsibilities, and preparing for the unknown. Savannah, who has often emerged as the family's most vocal spokesperson, has spoken openly about the emotional burden the situation has placed on each of them and how they are trying to stay united. For her, the waiting has been a painful reminder that life can change in an instant, forcing a reassessment of priorities and a deeper appreciation for every moment together. Chase has been equally candid about the weight of the uncertainty. He has not shied away from the emotional reality of seeing his parents face a legal battle with stakes higher than anything their family has endured before. The pause in Todd and Julie's lives has become a pause for the entire family, a collective holding of breath as they face a future that feels suspended in time. Even younger siblings Grayson and Chloe have felt the changes, though their family has been careful to shield them from the harshest aspects of the situation. Still, the family's daily rhythms have shifted, and the emotional residue of the waiting period is something they openly acknowledge. Professionally, the couple's careers have also halted as the legal process takes precedence over the public-facing projects that once drove their livelihoods. Todd and Julie have been prominent figures in the entertainment world, anchoring a successful reality series, producing spin-offs, and nurturing business ventures tied to their public personas. Now, those projects remain on hold. Opportunities that were once certain have become tentative, and the couple's public team has had to make difficult decisions about delaying appearances and adjusting commitments in response to the unpredictable nature of their legal timeline. Friends close to the couple say that this period has caused a profound reevaluation of priorities. The couple who once measured time in filming schedules and travel itineraries now measures it in court dates, legal consultations, and emotional check-ins with family members. What was once a life defined by constant activity has slowed into a quiet routine shaped by introspection and waiting. They remain hopeful, but the emotional weight of the pause is impossible to overlook. Supporters of the family have continued to voice encouragement on social media, offering prayers, messages of hope, and reminders that they are not alone during this ordeal. Many fans who have followed the family for years express a sense of empathy, recognizing that the situation has touched the Chrisleys personally in ways that surpass what is shown in headlines or public statements. Others acknowledge that while the legal consequences must unfold according to the law, the human toll is visibly present. These conversations add a layer of complexity to the broader public perception of the couple as Todd and Julie continues to work behind the scenes, managing filings, preparing for the next stages of the process, and standing by their clients during an emotionally taxing time. For the attorneys, the waiting period is just as strategic as it is emotional. Every moment must be used to prepare arguments, evaluate evidence, and ensure that the couple's rights are fully protected moving forward. Their legal counsel has remained steadfast in expressing confidence that all proper procedures will be followed as the next phase approaches. Still, the reality of time passing has added pressure for the entire legal team to be ready for every scenario. As Todd and Julie wait, they've spoken about finding perspective through reflection. They have emphasized the importance of gratitude, faith, and family togetherness even under the most stressful circumstances. Those who know them well say that the couple leans heavily on their spiritual foundation, finding comfort in prayer and in the belief that their journey will ultimately bring clarity. This reliance on faith has shaped their approach to the waiting period, helping them find moments of stability amidst the uncertainty. The Chrisleys have also used this time to focus on introspection and personal growth. They have discussed how the past months have challenged them in unexpected ways, forcing them to confront vulnerabilities and reevaluate the deeper meaning of their roles as parents, spouses, and public figures. While the waiting period remains emotionally draining, it has also provided them with the rare opportunity to pause and reflect on what matters most beyond fame, financial success, or public perception. The future remains uncertain for Todd and Julie as the sentencing date approaches. Each day feels like a step closer to a defining moment that will shape the next chapter of their lives. The emotional toll of living in this in-between state is palpable. Those close to them describe a household marked by quiet conversations, moments of shared fear, and deliberate efforts to stay positive despite the uncertainties. The couple has expressed that even though they remain strong, the weight of not knowing what comes next can be overwhelming at times. Their children are equally aware of the stakes, and they continue to show resilience as a family unit. They have adapted to new responsibilities and have become a source of strength for one another. The waiting period has deepened their commitment to maintaining close communication and staying emotionally connected. Through podcasts, social media, and public messages, the Chrisley children continue to emphasize unity and hope even during their most difficult days. The broader entertainment industry is also watching closely. The Chrisleys have been public figures for many years, and the fate of their projects remains a point of speculation. Some industry insiders argue that the couple's story, while tragic, could mark the beginning of a more intimate and raw chapter in their public narrative. Others question whether fans will accept a return to the lighthearted tone of their earlier content given the gravity of their current situation. Regardless of what the future holds, it is clear that Todd and Julie's lives cannot simply return to what they once were. While the world watches and the family waits, Todd and Julie continue to move through each day with a careful blend of hope and realism. They remain committed to each other and to the belief that their story is still unfolding. The pause in their lives, though heavy with uncertainty, has given them moments to reconnect as a family and to confront their fears together. They acknowledge that the coming decisions may reshape everything from personal routines to long-term plans, yet they continue to find strength in the support surrounding them. As the sentencing date grows nearer, the sense of waiting intensifies. The Chrisleys remain caught in a period marked by stillness and apprehension, knowing that the next chapter could bring significant change. Their lives, once defined by momentum and constant activity, now unfold in slow motion as they brace for what lies ahead. While the world waits alongside them, Todd and Julie continue to steady themselves with faith, family, and the belief that they will face whatever comes next together. In the midst of this extended pause, they strive to find resilience, clarity, and hope, understanding that the most difficult moments often shape the most profound chapters in a family's story. Whether the future brings relief, challenge, or a mixture of both, the Chrisleys move forward with the knowledge that their lives are forever altered. And as they await sentencing, they hold tightly to the only certainty they have left, the strength of their bond, the support of their family, and the hope that brighter days still lie ahead.